The month-long festival of football is about to begin.
The players have prepared for their entire careers for this moment.
Soccer or football, as said in other countries, has become a religion in all other places but the United States. We have our own football, but it's completely different from the original. Everyone else likes it, why not us? We talked to Coach Huber, who runs the weight room, about his history regarding soccer and his exploits in England.
How'd you learn so much about soccer?
A few years ago, my brother was stationed in England, and I spent a summer there. And you can't help but learn it. It's their NFL, and found the passion to be really fun to watch. You know, watching people at 6 o'clock in the morning go to a pub and watch their teams like everybody else in America would go watch, you know, the Bucks or the Lions or whoever else play.
Trevor continued to ask Huber questions about how America hasn't adopted the sport into its common athletics.
When we look at the history of our country, the history is very brief. You know, some of those other countries like England, they've been around for thousands of years. You know what I mean? So when it's all said and done, sports in the other countries that have been played longer than our country's been alive, you know what I mean, tend to be more popular to them. Plus, from a socioeconomic standpoint, soccer doesn't need a whole lot of anything. All you really need is a ball. You can make a goal with 2 shirts. You can say, hey, the goal is going to be between those 2 trees. You know what I'm saying? Where sports like hockey and baseball and football take equipment that costs lots of money. You know what I mean? Soccer, you just need a ball and some space to play. That's all you really need.
We talked to Coach Katie, the local soccer coach at Lemon Bay, about soccer's unpopularity with America.
So we're not developing our youngest players like we do young football players or young baseball players, cultivating them in that culture. Over in Europe, they have big clubs who, like Chelsea or Manchester United, who people are familiar with, they have club teams as young as U6. They have professional coaches already out there teaching them the basics as young as that. It doesn't happen here in the United States. You have ASO, you have kick-around leagues where, like I said, parents just come off the sidelines, don't know the rules, don't know the game. So then we're cultivating these kids who aren't instilled in that culture, and then we're not as good. We're just not as good as other people are because of that. We're finally getting to a generation where we have parents who have played soccer all the way through college or even at semi-professional leagues who are now starting to coach their younger children. So I think it is on the rise simply because we're starting to have those generations that have experience at a higher level playing soccer.
We talked to 2 people, one coaches swag, another that actually coaches soccer. We got insight on the situation, and it looks like there's hope, but will it ever be as popular as in other countries?
The world may never know.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not?